Oh shit, bro. Here we go, bro. So, because I told everybody that you paid the camera crew not to film for me, you went, got a bum, pulled the pen out that motherfucker and dropped it at your feet. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You cold. You cold, bro. The world was wondering how you was gonna explain yourself, you know, but nigga, shit, we ain't know you was that brave, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We ain't know you dropped your nuts with that one, bro.
How much B-roll footage does Jack have? I want to know. Somebody ask Jack TV, how much B-roll footage do you got of loyalty tests that y'all filmed in the past, where it's all like all bloopers and everything else?
That's crazy, bro. So, but now I'm watching the video and I see exactly what you did. You know, I see what I didn't do. I just found out what you did, set the camera down, a DJI, and just told the real. I kept people out of it. I ain't dropped no names because this is between me and you. It's only me in the video. It was between me and you. You know, I could have pulled up shit. You know, I could have showed them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I kept this shit between me and Jack. What you did was you had whole 2 months.
You just violated everybody.
You strategized it. You went and got your old videos. You went and got videos of me, some fighting videos, video of me when I was like 16, 17 with a grill in my mouth. I'm gonna speak on all this shit, you know, and you involved your whole family into what's going on between me and you.
Yeah, that's wild.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I wrote.
Seems like the only person with 100% sense.
Some shit down because the shit was long. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I skipped through the shit. You know, I wrote some shit down. You know what I'm saying? People comment and saw me some shit, so I knew it was some shit that I had to go back and see. Okay. So first thing is first, I'm gonna clear this up right here. Let me clear this shit up from the jump. All right, my teeth. So everybody's saying he dropped a receipt on my teeth. Manipulation is a motherfucker, bro. Is that shit there? And you mastered that shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. You mastered that. I don't know how you did it, but you mastered the fuck out of that, bro. Now let me explain to y'all the teeth situation. Of course he got the receipts because the money did come from his card, his bank card.
Okay.
Now what he didn't say is how it got there. Okay.
Okay.
Now this receipt that's on his page. Okay. Now y'all remember I told y'all when my Cap TV page got taken, right? My page got taken. You know, we were trying to figure out a way how to give me some bread. So Jack said, well, let's say, I ain't gonna say we. Jack referred to him as everything. He thought of everything for everybody. Okay. So Jack came up with the idea. Let's do one of your videos on my channel, bro. And I'll break bread with you. All right. I said, shit, bet, cool. Why would I say no to that? My channel got taken. I ain't got no bread. He helping me, right? Boom. Let's start there. We did a video on my birthday. He posted the video. All right. When he posted the video, YouTube pay you a month later, right?
Yeah, one payment.
When he paid me, when YouTube paid him, guess what we did? He didn't come out and say, hey, here's your here's your money on the video.
Okay.
Right? Here's your money on the video. We went to Miami and paid for my teeth. Now, it did come from his card. But we talked about when we post my video, go on his page. Why he do loyalty tests? Why is my Cap TV video on his page?
Oh,
he just decided to do it and give it and do it. Bro, we agreed to posting the video on your page so I can make some money, and then we was gonna split it down the middle, bro. And when we did that, we went to Miami and I paid for my teeth. Well, you swiped the card and paid for it, but it's my money. You didn't physically take it off. If you'd have took the money off your card, I would have went to Miami and did the same thing, bro.
Okay. That makes sense.
So you manipulated everything.
See, this is the context we need. It was like, yo, fam, that was the amount of money I paid for my teeth. That was my money anyway. Like it was my shit on you. Okay, that makes sense for to calculate a cut of something that was supposed to be. Okay, I get it.
By
I get
dropping
it.
that
I get
receipt
it.
showing you paid for my teeth. Of course, it came from your card. Now about your mama and your brother.
Mama,
First, talk
pappy.
to your mama. Your mama don't know. She don't know that when you had that agreement. Of course you didn't tell her that. Of course you wanted to tell her you paid for my teeth. Of course. Your brother, he came late. He don't know. Of course you gonna tell him they paid for my teeth. Why you ain't tell him when you ask him why? That's where the money came from, bro. But instead of you being real and saying, oh, I did a video for Gabe, we did a video on my channel and I split it down, so I paid for his teeth. He paid for his teeth. Why you tell him that you did it? But that's cool though. You want everybody to think that you paid for him, Jack, you paid for him. This ain't even about that shit, bro. You made a video to try to tear me down. Listen. You could tell the world, difference between me and you, bro, you can tell them everything you want to tell them, bro. Whatever they want to believe, nigga, believe it. Whatever side they want to believe, mine, yours, believe it. Ain't no sides, bro. It's only one fucking thing. This shit is real and it's fake. Who real and who not. Who lying and who not. It's what it all boils down to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to start with the family. What I didn't do when I first made my video, like I said, was I didn't decorate it.
Yeah.
I didn't get my mama. I didn't get my brothers. I didn't get my nieces, my nephews. I didn't get nobody involved because it had nothing to do with nobody. Only thing it had something to do with is me and you. So I left everybody out, even my partners.
Gabe, you should do a reaction to that whole hour and whatever. Well, he should have. He already seen it. He seen what he needed to see. But goddamn, you drop a video explaining something, right? Gripes, whatever. Need to rectify things, all that. You drop a video that's like maybe 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. Nigga come back with a 2-hour Netflix. You're like, did I make this nigga do this? Are you serious? Like, what did you do?
Around us, T, Dez, all of us. Your own brother, Deno. I left everybody out of it. I talked about me and you. I didn't name drop because I didn't want to involve nobody into our shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to drop no names. Yeah, I'm telling the world about you, but I'm not putting the world, their names, what they did, they role. But you wouldn't have did that. So now I know it's okay.
He ain't even mentioned his brother coming to work for him either.
To name drop.
That's a real
now
one.
I know it's okay. Okay? I didn't pull up receipts. I could have. I could have showed text messages from everybody that's on your video. I ain't do that. I'm still learning YouTube after all this time. You mastermind YouTube. You know what to go do. So you went and did exactly that, which is, I can't take nothing from you.
One thing there, it is encouraging to hear that, to say, hey, I'm still learning YouTube. We talking about somebody we watching here in front of the camera that has a plaque. He already got 300,000 subscribers. How many subscribers did Gabe TV got? I forgot. But he got a bunch, and he's still learning his way around YouTube, around what he wants to do around the platform.
You did right. You knew how to come back from this shit. You knew what you was doing, bro. You grabbed that motherfucking pen out that boom, you dropped it right on your foot.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing else I can do. I can't explain why this, I couldn't do that, couldn't do that. That's what you did. Now, like I said, we're gonna start with the family, bro. I'm gonna start with Dez first, bro. Dez. Now mind you this, bro. I didn't put nobody in this shit. I'm saying this live. I didn't put nobody in this, bro. Y'all got in this shit. Y'all got in it yourself. Y'all volunteered to get online and bash me. I didn't bash Jack. I just said the reason why I was leaving Jack TV because I was not getting paid.
That's
and
it.
The real reason why was because he paid somebody not to film for me.
That's crazy.
Y'all willingly got on here, bro.
That's overboard.
Dez, you willingly got on here, bro. Let's talk about Dez. When I met Dez, I met Dez.
Getting a Dez lore. The Dez
I believe
lore.
he was in a hospital bed.
Okay.
The reason why he was in a hospital bed because he was going through some, depression.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
Chronicles
he almost
seasonal.
he tried to commit suicide. You know,
Okay.
and
I almost said seasonal depression, but I don't know. I don't know Dead's inside story.
they called me, and it was like, man, we can't find Dez. You know, we went through his house, we can't find him, but his shit pinging. He in Austin. They called the cops. Cops were down there, and got him, found him in the car. You know, he was going through some shit. You pulled out of it though, bro. So that's good. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But when you went on here, you said how big my teeth was, how this and that was, but it's a documentary. Do you not know how everybody got down there that day when I didn't know you? They all rode in my car. 6 people jumped in my car. I drove to Austin, me. I drove everybody down there. Everybody down there, your family, they got in my car and I drove down there, bro, to the hospital.
Okay.
And brought them to see you, bro. And I haven't met you yet. For you to get on here and say, I'm smiling with the big teeth that he gave me, what you want them to do, clip it and post it? You want to be funny? This is real life, brother. You know what I'm saying? This shit real life.
I'm going to say this. The teeth jokes are old. We know people get veneers and you get the, whatever types of veneers. You get the most perfect looking veneers that look the most realistic that Lil Yachty and everybody else got, and Joe Buttons and Camera. Those veneers cost like in between $70,000 to over $100,000, like $110,000. Some of them $90,000. Those teeth are expensive. Most people ain't gonna be able to afford the good looking veneers. You know what I'm saying? That looks super real and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the kind he got just aren't as expensive, but he got a good enough job done. But only to the point to where people can say, "Oh, look at this big ass teeth, big teeth, big teeth." Like, all right, those jokes do be getting old. Not my teeth, but I'm just saying, like, all right, we get it. Fake teeth.
It was nothing funny about that, you know. I ain't gonna say too much. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it level. You don't have to go to their level.
It's cool.
You don't gotta stoop.
You feel me?
You're always gonna be looked at as a bigger person. That's the caveat to it.
Now, let's talk about you put your mama on here.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
You went and got your mama to make you went and got your mama and put it in your documentary. I understand you made a documentary. You got baby pictures of you. You know, you went to your dad's house.
That'll piss me off. If I'm beefing with somebody like this and they put their mom in, stop. What the fuck is you doing?
You know, you got your mama on here to say, I don't know Gabriel from a can of paint. I can count on my fingers how many times I've seen Gabriel. He's not my son. Gabriel got a wife. When you know I don't have a wife, you told your mom that, to say that.
A wife?
You told her to say that Gabriel's got a wife when you know I'm not married, bro.
Yeah, why would you do that shit?
Your mama never...
Fam, I hope this is not all fluke. I hope this is not all set up. I hope this better be real, man. I'm dead serious.
You don't lie and say that, bro. Your wife said she don't know my last name. I mean, your mom said she don't know my last name, which is probably true.
Maybe.
But by her saying that is manipulating everybody. By you bringing Dez on and your mama on is manipulating everybody. So I understand what you're doing. All right. One, why you bring your mama in some business they got to do between me and you? Your mama. Your mama, bro.
I want to fight you just off that.
That's crazy. You ain't go that low down to bring your mama in there, bro. To say some shit about me, bro. You feel me? T, you got on this video and you said Jack do everything, you know, for everybody, which is true. He do. I ain't gonna take it from him. He do. You know. But why was he doing everything for me? The shit that he was doing, I was his employee, bro. I was working for him. Why would I buy my own flights? We doing Jack TV videos, bro. Why would I come on my own pocket and pay for my flight and go do his videos, bro? That does not make no sense. If I'm working a 9 to 5 and My boss walk in and say, hey, lunch on me today. Do I still get paid Friday or I don't? You know what I'm saying? You got on here and you cried. You pulled some tears out. You wanted it to touch you. It's a documentary. I understand that. Of course they're gonna believe that. Manipulation, bro. Manipulation. When we was hooping that day, T, and you fucked your arm up, who drove you to the hospital?
Yep.
I didn't stop at no red lights, bro.
Just when people stop doing favors.
I ran all the red lights to the hospital because you was in the back in pain. No red lights, risking us all in the car. Me, you, Deno, and Jack. We in the car. You in the back, holding your arm, bro, hollering, screaming. I'm driving to the hospital, running every light, bro, to get you there because
y'all ever seen Saving Private Ryan?
In pain, bro.
Remember when it was the scene when the dude's his whole insides were out.
And you went on here.
That's him in the backseat with the arm.
And you basically, you know, you did the same thing Valdez did. You did the same thing his mama did. You know. That's crazy, bro. You said, I'm calling y'all my brothers and I'm not. But if I would never dropped the video and told everybody that he paid somebody not to pay me, instead of watching his video, y'all be watching a loyalty test. But instead of me being real and telling y'all the reason why I'm leaving, y'all mad. You mad at me? This don't got nothing to do with you, T. You mad at me because I told everybody. I didn't lie. I didn't say one thing about Jack. I didn't lie about one thing about Jack, bro. I didn't lie. I didn't manipulate the story. I didn't say certain parts and then leave other parts out. I didn't do that, bro. I talked to the camera directly to Jack, bro. I didn't bring nobody into this shit, bro. And you went on here and you said all that shit.
Jack TV could have went on that because it looked like he got a nice living room setup. He could have sat in front of the blinds with the blinds closed, put on a light, sat in front of that goddamn couch, made a video explaining a few things. This Netflix documentary type thing, maybe it's going to get him a job somewhere in the industry, but at the same time, all you did was he just opened himself up to even look worse, made your mama look bad, your brother had to come out, made people around you look bad. It's less is more. What Gabe did was less. That was more. What his brother did was less, and it equaled to be more. More context. A better, clear explanation, like the childhood and all that. Cool. You could have saved all that for a different type of video, a different type of documentary or something like that. You know what I mean? And this is how Jack TV came to be and blah, blah. This when I started working with such and such. And this he should have been very sincere. That little documentary could have been 1,000 times better if he was 100% sincere in what he was saying in there. But the driving narrative make you look like now everybody got access to cameras. Everybody got access to the internet. Everybody can see everything. So you're going to be debunked real easy. Real easy. And I think Jack TV knows that. I think he knows that. I know he ain't that stupid or dumb. He's gotten to where he is because of his brain and what he wouldn't have put together. Look at his channel. He's put together the crazy ass I almost say UDY, but Loyalty Test Productions. Putting out one video a month and you got sponsors. That's all you made it so you only had to put out one video a month. Maybe you get money from somewhere else or not probably, but you made it that far. I know he ain't that dumb. So I think something else is going on in the background. Like, come on.
You cried on camera, bro.
Was it fake tears or real tears?
To manipulate everybody that I'm lying about everything I said. Then hold on. Then Ricardo.
Now you know. Now
why you think he told you to say that shit?
You know damn well, Ricardo.
Why you think he didn't say it? All the hard, deep evidence, he didn't say it. He had other people to say it for him. He never said it out of his own mouth. You got on here and said that you never told me that Jack compensated you for my videos. If you would have never ever told me that, I would have never made a video ever. I just went and did my own thing. I would have never said anything about it. Now, you didn't text it to me. You talked to me on the phone about it.
So that situation was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Bro. Deno was standing right there. Deno heard it. I didn't. This ain't something I called Deno and told him. He was standing right next to me, and you got on here and you said I lied. You said I lied, bro. That there is what got it was is what is. You said I lied, bro. When you know I didn't lie. You had that mentality. Fuck it. I'll say it. You went on there and said I did extra shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a video of me. You posted a video of me getting out the pool with my with a towel on.
That whole so I saw that. You be doing all this extra. Jack, that whole video you put out was extra. The whole shit. That whole video was extra. God damn.
What you were trying to insinuate. You know what I'm saying? What you were trying to insinuate.
Trying to insinuate I'm doing gay stuff, suspect stuff, pause stuff. Like curious stuff, bi-curious stuff. Ain't nobody think about that.
The part that got me the most, bro, is that
what the fuck?
You got your nephew on here telling the world about some trauma shit that happened to him. To make it more dramatic, bro. This shit's between me and you, bro. The shit that happened to him, bro. Why? Why?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Why you gotta tell the world about what happened to your nephew, bro?
Yeah, that's crazy. Because
that wasn't the reason why I started doing Cap TV, bro. I wasn't talking about him when I said someone close to us. Because you played that clip. And you said, in that clip, I said someone close to us. I wasn't talking about your nephew, bro. I was talking about the boy on the end, Frazier, who I went to middle school with, his daughter, bro.
Oh, damn.
His happened to his daughter, bro. He said that on there. Why you didn't play that part? That's what I wasn't talking about your nephew, bro.
Hey, man, Jack TV, don't even respond to nothing else. Don't. Just make a web series show. I'm gonna watch it. All right, don't do nothing. Just take your talents. You can make a fire ass web series that a network can probably try to buy or something like that. Just make a web series that's gonna be fire. The only way you can get away from this is if you produce fire ass content, scripted or whatever. I'll watch it, bro. Jack, don't respond to nothing because this is looking crazy right now. Just don't.
I'm saying, but you use that clip to manipulate everybody to think that's where I got that idea from. You don't know his partner's gonna watch that video, bro, and be like, damn, that's what happened to you? Did you try to talk to him and tell him like, man, you gotta get past that? Tell him what happened to you. You a victim. Come on, bro. Leave that shit like that. Don't need to be. Come on, bro. You went that low because you tried to bum on your own foot, bro. You wanna put everybody in it. So now every single person on the video, you got your auntie on the video. Gabe did this, Gabe did that. Come on, bro. Bro, you said I didn't need security for my video. You didn't. But
you didn't. What was all fake. The cast
Jack's
member.
TV security.
Yeah, he was a cast member.
You ain't need it, but what was I, bro?
Straight cast member to make it look like something, right?
You already got to that. You already manipulated the crowd. So anything you say after that, they're gonna put shit together and think that that's what it is.
But it's a double-edged blade, kinda, because he does get the exposure, but he was doing enough to the point where it's like I'm feeling like I should be compensated. You know what I mean? And even if he wasn't real security, he gave the illusion of the security. So every Jack TV video, people were looking for Gabe. Like, where's the security? Where's the security? Where's the security? Now find out the guy that ain't playing your security, that if you look at a Jack TV video, you're going to see Gabe. You're going to like, okay, you're going to automatically think in your brain that Gabe's also getting some type of financial compensation from these videos. Even like a few $100s per video. You're only doing one video a month. Pay him like a cool $500 for at least something, $1,000. I don't fucking know. It's not my money. I can't tell him what to do, but I'm only saying what makes sense. So why not? If he's the guy that's like the, how do I put it? It's not gonna sound mean. Gabe will be like the Luigi and Jack TV's the Mario. Come on now. It only makes sense, but do whatever.
You didn't need it, Jack. After they cried, after your mama got on here and said this and that, you didn't need security. Of course you didn't need security, but guess what? Guess who I was, Jack? I was Jack TV security. So because you don't need me, I'm not doing shit. I'm playing around. I don't need to get paid. I don't need to break up nothing. But what was I, y'all? What do y'all know me from? Manipulation, bro. Manipulation. You feel me? So because he didn't need real security, I was traveling for nothing. I was just doing it for a vacation. You know, I was just going out of town for a vacation. Gabe, why would you get paid? You wasn't doing nothing. You was just a fake security. You ain't had nothing to do. Why would you get paid for it? So, Denzel Washington, Will Smith, everybody, all the movies they shoot, are they real? Are they these real people in these movies? Is Will Smith a real cop in Bad Boys? Ain't he acting like he a cop? Ain't he getting paid? Is he traveling to wherever they shoot the movie from? Is he getting paid? But you manipulated everybody already about this shit. You know, their mind already gone. So that whatever you say after that, they gonna side with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You posted a whole clip with me with a grill in my mouth. The purpose. Well, the purpose.
So
you dug
I'm looking down because I'm looking at the comments. There's comments saying, "Oh, you need to address certain things." When you said, you know, such and such didn't show up to, you know, the season 2 or whatever part 2 of whatever video series he was doing. I forgot, the Rising Champion 2, and he showed receipts. Jack showed receipts that he was there, telling you what to say and all this other stuff. I mean, let's see if he does address that. But there's people that are saying they about to unsubscribe from both of them. Unsubscribing from you both. This is stupid and crazy. You guys need to be brothers. There's some people that don't want to watch none of their content unless they leak up again and make up. Because this is too goddamn much. Everybody eating off this. This is a whole circle. Gabe, Dean, Jack, all y'all niggas is eating.
Flip up.
Deno. Because if I say Dean, people would think I'm talking about Dean and Gray. I'm talking about Deno.
That a girl said.
Gabe's brother.
That I asked the girl, who you think older, me or Jack? And she said me. And the reason she said because I catch on to shit slow. Who gives a fuck? The reason for that clip is to do what? To show that I'm slow, I don't catch on. So you try to humiliate me. Try to make it seem like everybody else saying it, that I'm the problem. What's the purpose, bro? Manipulation, bro. One thing you master is the manipulation, bro. Since this is a documentary,
right?
You left out a lot of shit. You know, you told your story when you was a baby. You told them how you met me and shit. You know, you told them what you did. You know, we gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? Did you tell them that some shit happened to where you end up beating your baby mama up and your sister? There's a video going around that you went to her house, you know, you bust the window, stuck your arm through there, opened the door, and beat your baby mama up. Sister was standing there, she jumped in and you beat your sister up too, right?
Your sister, baby mama, and you smash your brother's girl. I don't know if you get when he smashed his brother's girl. I'm like, all right, coming back from that one, and that's families. If you ain't never been to Buc-ee's, If you got one near you. Buc-ee's is it. Got everything you need. Buc-ee's.
That was the reason why you moved forward with Ricardo and Ryan, because Drip stopped fucking with you. Drip, you got on here and said some shit. Drip stopped fucking with you because he was filming with Lex, and he didn't like that, how you treated him. He didn't like how you treated her, bro. So he stopped fucking with you. He back on the team now, but he stepped away from you because of what you did. But you ain't tell him that. It's a documentary. You got to tell him that all. When you beat your baby mama up and she called the cops on you, who picked you up? When you jumping back fences and running through yards, who picked you up?
Damn, you hit a smoky on him?
And took you away from them.
Jack
I
TV.
picked you up.
I got to see that on video.
Right? After you beat her up, she called her brother, right? Your brother said, I want to look at you, Jack. I want to look at you. Who did you call?
Called Deno.
This is a documentary, bro.
You called Deno.
Who did you call?
Or he called you, or he called his brother to come back him up to get him out of some shit.
Hey, Gabe.
Oh, he called you.
Man, slide, bro.
Okay.
It's up. What I do? Bet. I ain't asked no questions or nothing. Jumped in my car. I left. I didn't ask. On the way to Jack's house, I did not know what was going on.
You beat up a damn
I did
chick.
not know what was going on.
Beat up your baby mama.
When I got there, they tried to explain it to me. I said, there's no need to explain nothing to me, bro. You my brother, bro. We're going to ride, bro.
And is because it was a situation that his brother was saying, yeah, it was situations where I knew you was in the wrong. And I still slid out and did some shit for you. And you was wrong on what you did, but I had to ride for you no matter what. That's what his brother said. He didn't mention his brother in this situation, but this situation seems like Jack TV, I don't know what his girl did, but you putting your hands on a woman, breaking her window, hands on two women, you could say, okay, he's in the wrong, obviously, right? But he's still riding for him. So what situation was the brother talking about? Because this seems like an exact situation of Jack TV being in the wrong, you know, and somebody sliding for him.
Niggas think shit sweet. Let's show them ain't shit sweet. I grew up different, bro. I grew up different. I'm telling y'all right now, I grew up different. Square business. When we got to her brother's house, her brother was outside, one deep.
Now, hold on. Before he continues on, his brother also said Jack ain't built like that. You got Gabe saying you're not built like that. Gabe saying he not built like that. And Deno saying he not built like that. But then you got Jack TV putting his hands on women. Man, this don't look good, man.
Like I'm standing right now. One deep.
All right.
Oh yeah, Jack, come on, run that. I need that. He, my sister hit me.
All right.
Guess who ended up fighting?
You?
Y'all think it was Jack? No.
The nigga with the actual hands. You.
It was Deno.
Oh, Deno, his brother.
Deno stepped up and fought him.
Okay, so his brother was... Okay, so this must be that situation. I'm thinking they're talking about the same situation. It could be multiple, but this sounds like, okay.
Why Deno fighting Lex's brother when you the one had did that? You the one hit her, not Deno.
Okay.
Why is Deno fighting Lex's brother?
This better than the documentary. Shit.
Cause Jack ain't want to fight him.
He not built like that.
Then
Man.
shit got wicked.
Okay. Somebody
Brother
bring out-
pulled a tool out.
Yeah.
Who shot first? Who started shooting for you, Jack? Hold on, let me say this.
Okay.
Who didn't shoot a gun that day? You. Me, Deno, and Dez, her brother, we all in a shootout.
Damn.
Why you didn't shoot? What you was doing?
Your baby mama's family
You
about
was
to
in
get
the
shot
car,
up.
driving off. You was driving away, fool.
Jack, you got out of there? Oh, you got out of there? Damn.
That's what you was doing. That's what you was doing. You was driving off, bro. You the only person that day that didn't get your hands dirty.
Damn, man.
You feel me? But you got on here and said all this shit about me. Posted all these videos about me trying to be funny. I got videos of you and your baby mama and shit drawing down on you and with guns and shit. Did I pull that shit up on camera? I ain't do that, fool. She bust your mouth when you put up to the crib. She bust your mouth pushing your bike down. You was calling me. Did I pull that? Did I talk about that shit in the videos? I talk about between me and you, bro. I don't gotta. Listen, I don't gotta pull the videos up, bro.
I'm hearing everything he's saying. I'm still looking at comments, scrolling through. Yeah, man, this whole thing. Everybody eats. People laughing, not even believing none of this shit, but people. For some of the comments, you'll see how many comments you. Hey, gang, I ain't believing none of this. Laughing. Somebody said, Jack TV behind the camera filming this shit right now. He in the back like this with the. Now here's the thing, this shit is probably real, man. I think it got, but here's the crazy thing is, get me on this, right? I know I'm not crazy when I think this. Of course, nowadays you got to put your mind into what things look like today. The higher quality the video, it seems less realistic. There is a thing to that, but you got to realize everybody's phone has 4K 50 frames per second FPS, 60 FPS, right? 4K. Every phone got cinema quality. Every phone could film a video that looks polished, not exactly polished, but just raw polished like this. Raw polish means it's just good quality footage, just raw. If I film a video like this on the phone, I set the camera up like this, I can make a video on my iPhone look better than this, make the sound even better, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can. I can put the phone in cinema mode, or I put it in 4K 60. I can export it in 24 frames a second, adjust the lighting and everything, filters, and make it look cinema quality. Just off of a phone. If I want to get a point across, but I want to look good doing it on YouTube. You could do that right off of any phone today. And all he's doing is sitting and talking. Up the quality like a motherfucker. Then add no sounds, no nothing. Yeah, I can't tell there's no edits like that, like no cuts and all that. It's straight raw. But it's just, after seeing, like, see this quality and seeing everything that's been going on, it's just like, look, man, we got to take this with a big ass grain of salt. We got to.
The world gonna believe what they want to believe.
Yeah, well, hey, I just said it.
They gonna believe what they want to believe. That shit don't got nothing to do with me. The receipts that got to do with me is ones you show, you paying for my teeth, but came from your card because we did a video on your channel. It's your bank account on there, not mine. Of course it comes from your bank, bro. Now, since you dropped your video, people was commenting on my page, you know. I ain't turning my shit off. You know, they said that I lied to get views and shit, you know. I just want to know, make it make sense. I took a whole year off to think about making a video about Jack to be up.
Damn, a year.
Y'all think it take a year to think of that? That's what y'all really think? Y'all think I went on here and lied to get some fucking followers and some views, bro? I told the world what happened because if I didn't, he would have been still doing loyalty tests right now. Like ain't nothing happened.
Oh, fam. I'm going to say this one more time. All Gabe did said, I want to get paid. This nigga made Jack TV made a whole documentary, ruined his whole loyalty test thing. It said everything fake, even though some people were presuming it was fake, but at the same time, with the full perception of it being fake, wasn't there. People were just like, this could be fake, this might be fake, or some people might have known it was fake because they knew some of the people in the video. I don't know. But all he said is, I want to get paid. I quit. Gabe quitting made Jack TV quit. And he wasn't even working with him. You paying people to not work with Gabe. As soon as Gabe released a couple loyalty tests, 3 or whatever, 2, and then he come out with it. Come on, man. You didn't have to do all this. Hey, man. It's Jack TV. Is you saying Gabe has some power behind you? He can make you do shit. He can make you quit, explode. Everything fake. Ruin everybody's channel. Gabe could start his Rising Champion Part 3 or 10 or whatever the hell. He could do that. But that wasn't no loyalty test, nigga. You know what I mean? He can still do that. That was a regular series. But as far as loyalty tests, like I said, I'm going to say it one more time. Jack TV, do a good ass show, a comedy, something serious. How to Be a Player, the web series. I don't know. Do that, man. I'm going to watch it.
Now let me say this.
I'm gonna check out to see what Gabe got going on too. The last 2 loyalty tests Gabe put out, I guess I could skip those, right? UDY is like the last hope. Even though some stuff might be fake in there, some people might know officially that some stuff might be fake. They haven't came out and said this is fake and this and that and woody. Even though some stuff, like I said, I think some of them are real and some are fake, and they mix them in. Because UDY does a really good job. If they're fake, if they're all fake, they get some. Hey, it's in LA. They're based in like California. So hey, California, Las Vegas, wherever you're going, all over the West Coast, that's all the best actors. They have some good ass actors over there. They in LA, they better have the best actors. And there's a lot of Mexicans too in that show. So hey.
So because my video not polished, you know, it's not, the light's not down, the light's not dim. I'm at home in my living room, bro, sitting on the counter, bro, with a DJI in my kitchen.
Yeah.
So because it's not polished up, you know, I don't got people around me, you know, in and out of the videos, switching out of the videos like you did. Now, I'll be wrong if I make some phone calls like you did. You know, I'll be wrong, right? Mm-hmm. Gabe, you'll be wrong if you made phone calls and got your people with you and was like, come on. Because that's what you did. You got them on here to talk about me. You know, what if I called about my people? You know, would I be wrong? You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to be done. Everybody you got on that video, this ain't had nothing to do with y'all. Y'all put yourself in his video. All you had to say was, man, I'm not in that, bro. That's between you and Gabe. But instead, y'all agreed to get on the video and talk about me. You know what I'm saying?
I hope y'all wrap this up after this.
And the key points, he never said it. He told y'all to do it. He told y'all to hit the shit that was deep.
Did Jack pay everybody to be in the video too? Jack, you paid everybody?
He never said it.
Including your mama?
You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's some coward shit. Why you ain't say it, bro? Why you got other people saying it? Because you dropped the bomb on your foot and you blew your spot up.
Right.
Why you just gonna come by and do it by yourself?
Everybody going down. Everybody coming with
other
me.
lives, you know.
And everybody else, when he was doing loyalty videos, he's providing for, you know, he was paying these people, I guess, camera crew, people editing, whatever, right? So that's what I'm thinking. He must have something else up his sleeve. He's putting out 1 video a month. You know, I'm not saying people was depending on Jack TV to pay their bills. Like, you know, he does one video a month. He hires people and then that's it. Pretty sure those people got other sources of income themselves, but that income from Jack TV, if that was helping him out, well, that's it for that. That's what I'm thinking. He got another project he working on. He said, oh, everything fake. I'm going to ruin it for everybody and start a new series. Gabe TV, you should start a new series too. Maybe with Deno. I don't know.
At the end of the day, everybody got to stand on their own.
Didn't have to do all
Jack
this.
ain't gonna stand on your team for you. He ain't standing on it that day when Deno had to punch for him. Or when Deno had to get down for him. Or when Dez had to shoot for him. Or when I had to shoot for him. He ain't shoot back.
I think his brother was also referring to some other times, you know, when I think about how he was talking about his trauma, how he was in a room for months, never came to check on me. So there's been other situations, you know, he's putting his family in jeopardy. He wasn't trying to do all that, fighting the case and some other shit. So
you gotta stand on your team, bro.
Yeah.
Your own team at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Life is very, you know,
like a box of chocolates. You don't have to say that. Life is strange. That's it. End it. Life is strange. End the video.
That's my story, bro.
Hey, all Jack TV had to do sit on the couch, get a camera, get a mic, like your brother did, like Gabe did twice, like his brother did, Deno. Said his piece, address Gabe. All right, look, I wasn't paying him. This is what was going on. The exposure, do it Vlad TV style. Could have got the same views, all that. Involving everybody and all that shit did not help. I'm pretty sure way more than 90% of the people who watched that documentary weren't interested in really seeing nothing. It's people in the comments going, the Gabe story starts at 23 minutes or 20, however fucking far into the video. Interesting for some people to see the extra stuff to whatever he wanted to do, what he wanted to do. This is his passion, what he likes to do. He showed off his talent that he could put something together like that in that however amount of time he took to do it. Good job, bravo. But at the end of it all, cool to watch it. People say, oh, he put together a masterpiece. Great. But the core of everything, most people did not care about all the extra layers and shit. They just wanted you to get straight to the point. And I think that video would have been better. For me, it would have been better than the documentary. It would have been better than the documentary. Way better. But yeah, that's it, man. Hopefully they wrap this up. Hopefully this is it. I just want to see some new great content from everybody. Let's keep this thing going.